Chosen ones, where you are. Chosen ones, signs your ex is miserable and wants you back. All right. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about 5 or more signs, okay, that proves that or shows that your ex is miserable and really wants you back or needs you back. All right. Great. So the first sign I'll talk of over here is when he or she break the no contact rule. All right. When he or she breaks the no contact rule, because your ex, you shouldn't be, calling your ex, you should go on no contact with your ex if you want to heal, all right, from the broken heart or what you went through in the relationship. All right. So when the person couldn't, hold it, but often keep on calling you, it means the person cannot move on without you. The person cannot live without you. It's like the person wants you badly. The person is miserable and he or she wants you by his side or her side. All right, great. So that is the first sign, your ex wants you back. The second sign I'll talk of in this video is when he or she tries to reach out to your family or your friends, your close friends, the friends you've been moving with that he or she knows, or your family that he or she knows. After you break up, he or she still keep on, getting in touch with them, right? To know your whereabouts, to know how you doing, how you faring, how things are going on with you. All right. She or he wants to be around your family and stuff, to be checking up and stuff. That is a proof. It's a sign that he or she wants you back. All right. Great. The third sign I'll talk of in this video is when he or she keeps on watching you, secretly. Okay. She keeps on watching your status, maybe on Facebook, maybe on WhatsApp, whatever social media she keeps on. He or she keeps on watching you. Okay. Secretly. Okay. Sometimes the person might turn the status view, to anti-status view, so that when the person views your status, you wouldn't know, right? But underground, he or she goes to you and keeps on watching you, all right, to know your whereabouts, how you faring, and things of that nature. All right, great. So that is a great sign. The fourth sign is when he or she still use the things that you bought for her, or your belongings, your belongings or something, right? When you were in the relationship, some things you used to give to her, he used to give to you and stuff. If he or she is still using such things, all right, it is a sign. Okay. The next sign, chosen one, is when he or she keeps on posting, it's often like sad quotes. Okay, sad quotes. You see, when you read the quotes, you see that there are quotes that is a form of to emotionally blackmail you or emotionally manipulate you, or something for you to feel some kind of guilt, or something for leaving him or her, or something, something of that nature. When such things keep on happening, it is a sign that your ex really wants you back in a relationship. All right. The next sign, chosen ones, that I'll talk of is when he or she contacts you and he or she confess to you that he or she is miserable. All right. It is true. Okay, believe him or her, it is true. If he or she keeps on telling you, I can't live without you, I can't make it without you, since you've left my life has become, nothing to write home about, it is a sign. All right. The next sign is when he or she starts to indulge in excessive intake of intoxicants, all right, like smoking, like drinking of alcohol, taking of marijuana and stuff, all right, he or she becomes drug addicts, all right. Maybe when you were in the relationship with the person was not behaving that way, okay. Maybe he or she drinks but doesn't drink excessively, but as there is a breakup in the relationship, the person now starts to drink so much excessively to get intoxicated and stuff, just to forget about things in the mind, the memories and stuff, all right. That is a sign. Another sign I will talk of is as the person breaks the no contact rule. The person keeps calling you and talking to you, and the person keeps on reminding you of the things you used to share, the love you used to share, the kisses you used to share, the hugs, the affections and stuff you used to share. The person keep reminding you of such things. It means the person wants you back. The person is miserable. The person cannot do without you. All right, great. So guys, these are some signs that your ex is miserable and wants you back, all right? But you got to also know that no matter how many times a snake shells its skin, it is still a snake with poisonous venom, all right? And this time around, the snake is even going to become bigger. It's going to become a bigger snake as he keep on shedding the skin. It's going to become a very big snake. All right. So before you accept them back, think of that also. All right. But aside all this, sometimes, chosen one, if you are the one that left the person, and the person wants you back, you can go back if that is your wish, okay? I'm not imposing anything. I'm doing this video for you to think, so I'm touching all angles, right? So that you think, you make the judgment, you make your analysis, you analyze the things critically, you use your heart, you use your mind as well, you look at things logically before you take your decision, all right? Great. So there is an adage or a saying in my language which says, but I will translate it in English because the video is in English. It says, going back to take what is yours is not forbidden, or it's not abominable, right? It's not an abomination to go back to take what is yours, right? So sometimes going back to take what is yours, it's not forbidden, okay? It's not an abomination, and that's it, okay? And you got to also know that where your treasure is, there your heart is. Where your heart is, that is where your treasure is, okay? So if still you see that you can't move on, it's like your something is with that person. All right, it's like that person completes your life. That person completes you. Okay, it means that is where your heart is, and where your heart is, as I said, that is where your treasure is. So it means there is something great. There is a package in store for you. All right. So going back, it's not forbidden. It's not an abomination. If that is what you want and you feel you cannot make it without such a person, all right, going back, if the person is going to accept you, why not, right? Great. But sometimes such things work. Going back to your ex, I've seen relationship that people, the parties, the people involved have learned their lessons and they've corrected themselves, right? They've worked on themselves, they've built up themselves, and they've come together again, and boom, things start clicking, things start working, right? Perfectly for them. Great. All right. In a nice way. All right. And I've seen several others that goes back and it even tends to worse situation and stuff. And sometimes your ex might want you back because your ex only makes this thing. You get it? This thing, miss him. Your ex miss it. All right, and that is the reason he or she will be trying to be calling you and be saying a whole lot of things, I miss you, this, that, sometimes the person is not serious. The person just wants to check if you are still weak, you are still, stupid or silly or something of that nature, right? Sometimes too, the reason could be the grass wasn't greener as they thought it was when they left you, right? And now they've realized, and they want to come back, okay? Sometimes too, it could be that you've now made it in life. You're looking attractive, you work on yourself, you hit up to the gym, you start gaining some muscle, you look now attractive, you look great. You are financially independent now, living a great life. Everybody wants attractive person to be with, for that matter. That one there, there is no two ways about that. Everybody wants an attractive person to give birth to attractive kids, right? So it could be because of that the person want to come back, So these are some of the reasons the person might want to come back. So when you think in all angles, you analyze things carefully before you accept the person. If you say, oh, I still have feelings for the person, feelings. Sometimes you got to train your mind for your mind to be more stronger than your feelings. All right? Because some people, they just want to keep on delaying your destiny. They just don't want you to grow. Right? Some people, they don't love you. They don't even know how to love you because they don't love themselves in the first place. But they want to affect you with, because they are not growing. They don't want you to grow. All right? So you got to be careful of all these things before when you consider taking somebody back. You take them back. All right? So that is it. I believe in this video I've touched several issues, all right, and you have to weigh it, the pros and cons. Is it that this person wants to use me again, mistreat me again, mishandle me again, or is it that I just want a shot, I want a quickie with him or her, I just want to have him or her in my arms, just have some affections and stuff, just have some this thing with the person. There are people, that is the reason they want to come back. Maybe you are seriously good in that thing, all right? And they cannot just forget you because of that thing. But after that thing, what involves is more than that. After this thing, the life is more than that, because that is only for a few minutes. That will not even take the whole day, the whole week, the whole month. It's just a few minutes. But the rest, life is a journey. That is why you should not let your feelings, keep on deceiving you. And you got to train your mind to be stronger than your feelings. Chosen one, follow your heart, but carry your mind, your brain along. Thank you. I'm out.